Greasy Space Pilots, and welcome to this video on the new features coming to EVE Online in January 2011. This is not a character creator video, this will showcase some of the other features. The first thing you'll notice is that the neocom has changed. It's no longer on the left hand side, it's now along the bottom, and it functions very similar to the Windows 7 interface. So you've got your start menu kind of thing here, and then you've got your favorite icons down here, your favorite apps or whatever you want to call them, and you can actually move these around. You can add new ones in. Let's add in contracts. You move that about. You can create new groups as well, so I could put that in there, and they'll show up like that, keeping it a bit tidier. Move them back out. Let's remove that group. Actually, the groups work pretty well. This is a predefined one. You've got your chat function. All your chat channels here. You can easily switch between all your chat channels. So if you've got a million chat channels, it's quite useful. Down here we have easy access to your character sheet, your training queue, and your calendar. Not much has changed in the character sheet, apart from the only thing that I could find was the this Plex screen. Makes it easier for you to buy Plex. For some reason, when I was recreating my character, I gave him a black beard, but now it's generated in-game as a ginger beard. I have no idea why. I'm going to blame the Icelandics wanting to spread their gingerness all across the world, but maybe that's a story for another day. Oh yeah, the neocom, you can also change its height as well, make it as big or small as you want. Pretty useful if you're half blind. One of the other wee tweaks that they made is they've improved the weapon grouping slightly. They made it a wee bit more forgiving, a bit more intelligent. If you click this button here, it'll instantly ungroup all your weapons, and if you click it again, it will regroup it. And also, if you've got different levels of ammo in your guns, it'll automatically rebalance all that, so you don't need to unload all the ammo and all that kind of stuff. So incursions are these things that can happen in any constellation, in any solar system throughout EVE. And if we go into, let's have a look at the journal here, we can see all the incursions that are going on throughout the EVE universe just now. It just so happens that there's one going on one jump away. Imagine that. Let's set the destination. Okay, here you can see the interface again has been updated. It's slightly kind of transparent, kind of, I don't know, got a funky wee back panel kind of thing. And also, let's change this slightly. Let's just set this to there. Your autopilot will now show all the systems in these wee block kind of things, which is pretty cool. But it also allows you to easily remove a waypoint. It was a bit of a hassle before. So anyway, let's get back to this incursion thing. Now just before we actually head there, I'll show you some of the new shortcuts. So these are new keyboard shortcuts, and if I press Q just now on the keyboard, you'll see that down here it'll tell me what key I'm pressing, what that does kind of thing, what the shortcut is. So I could do that, but I'm already pretty close to the can. Let's orbit that can. So I don't actually need to right click or do anything like that anymore, which is quite novel for EVE Online. Keep at range, or align to. Of course, you got warp to as well, and if you're beside a gate, you can activate it just by hitting. Right now, it's the D key. Then there's some of them. Oh, look at that! Go away. Yeah, so some of them will only work if you're in. Like for example, this one would only work if I'm actually in a fleet. But yeah, useful shortcuts. You can customize them as well, which is pretty cool. So let's go use the warp to shortcut to head to this gate. Okay, now let's use the jump shortcut to jump into the next system. One of the first things you'll notice from now is this incursion profile on the left hand side. This kind of shows you what's going on in the system, what kind of effects the incursion is having on the system. So there's cyno jammers here, all the bounties are 50% less than they normally are, vessel integrity compromised. So loads of effects going on. And I think those effects lessen as the incursion is reduced. One of the things that Sancho seems to have the ability to do, which is quite an astonishing ability actually, is to change the colour of a star to make it seem more menacing. As you can see, it's a kind of greeny, browny, I don't know, horrible colour. I assume that it will return to normal once you destroy the incursion or push them back. You also get this incursion channel as well. It's a bit screwed up just now, but yeah, that seems to happen. I suppose that's to try and get players to work together a wee bit more. So let's go ahead and warp to one of the incursion points. Oh, what's this? Your primary objective is to storm the nation's media control facility and destroy any defense forces you find there. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty detail of each incursion and what you need to do, because to be honest, I'm waiting for that to come out on TQ before I do much with it. Much prefer the surprise. But what I can say is the NPCs that are in Incursions are a lot more intelligent than your normal NPCs. They're quite like sleeper NPCs, so pretty tough. So you've been warned. Let's go blow up these guys. Okay, so I'm dying pretty bad here, but hopefully I'll be able to kill him just before he kills me. I hope. Here goes nothing. Pew pew. Objective complete. Excellent stuff. So, not going into too much detail about the incursions, but pretty much they involve you blowing up a whole load of Sancha, moving on to the next incursion, rinse and repeat, and you end up getting some loyalty points and all that kind of stuff, so it's all good. In your journal you'll also find a whole load of information about the incursions as you've seen before, but you've also got, for example, I've earned 50 loyalty points from this incursion in Minmatar space and 100 from this one in Amar space. This will also tell you it actually has graphs as well, which is, Eve players love graphs. We all know that. There's your loyalty point log. So yeah, it lets you split up all your loyalty points between everybody in the who's involved in the incursion and all that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm going to show you the sort of new contract system. It's kind of been updated, but before I do, remember how outside I was showing you how Sancha had changed the colour of the sun, or the star even, to be a menacing colour? Look, they've also changed all the fluorescent lighting within stations to the same colour as well. They've also installed air raid sirens to let you know that they're there. Pretty cool, huh? Right, anyway, the new contract system. Okay, I had to turn down the volume on that siren, it was really doing my head in, and this must be a bug on Sisi because everything's monochrome now. Bizarre. Anyway, it's not going to affect what we're looking at now, which is the new contracts. Let's just have a look at that. Okay, so this is public contracts beta. There's your traditional sort of contract screen. The new one, they've refactored the entire back end, so it's a lot quicker to search and all that kind of stuff to find the contracts that you're after. Now you're getting this new interface for searching for your new stuff. It allows you to do a lot more specific searches. You don't need to trawl through a whole load of crap to find what you're looking for. It's also going to hopefully reduce the number of people being scammed, just simply because you're not having to trawl through a whole load of crap. Want to buy orders, and buy orders are now separated as well, which is fantastic. Let's have a look for titanium. So already you can see it's pretty damn quick, and you can a number of ways you can sort it. Obviously normal ways by price, by jumps and all that kind of stuff, but you can exclude multiple items. Search again, I'll refine it a bit more. So yeah, that didn't do anything at all. But yeah, the new search function's a lot more, well, it's better, isn't it? I don't think this has actually changed at all. Yeah, it's blue now. I don't think that was blue before. I think they made it a bit clearer so you're not going to get scammed as much. So yeah, the new contract system looks a lot tidier. It's just a natural evolution, you know. Pretty good stuff. Okay, so to get the new neocom and the new contract system, you won't get that by default. These are beta features that they're going to test before it goes mainstream, if you like. So when you first log on, you're still going to get the same neocom, you're still going to get the same contract system. To get the new contract stuff and the new neocom, just hit escape and go into your general settings, and you'll see these experimental features. You just enable both of them. The neocom one requires a restart, but that'll allow you to get the new features, and if you don't like them, or if they're buggy, you can turn them off until they fix them. It's a great feature that CCP have added. Fantastic. So anyway, that's the end of kind of this video. I hope it's been informative, whatever. Anyway, till next time. Cheerio.